Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to our English class. Today we continue speaking about the complex object construction. We will learn one more group of words that influences this construction. They are the verbs of perception: to see, to watch, to notice, to feel, to hear, to listen to. Look at the examples of the complex object with these verbs. They will help you to make and understand the rule then. I saw him do the work. I saw him doing the work. He watched her read the letter. He watched her reading the letter. They noticed me leave the house. They noticed me leaving the house. We felt the wind blow. We felt the wind blowing. I heard him come up the stairs. I heard him coming up the stairs. We listened to him sing the song. We listened to him singing the song. As you can see from the examples, the pattern is subject, verb, noun in the nominative case or pronoun in the objective case, infinitive without to. I saw him do the work. He watched her read the letter. They noticed me leave the house. We felt the wind blow. I heard my son come up the stairs. We listened to him sing the song. Or subject, verb, noun in the nominative case or pronoun in the objective case, and participle 1. I saw him doing the work. He watched her reading the letter. They noticed me leaving the house. We felt the wind blowing. I heard my son coming up the stairs. We listened to him singing the song. Before we go on, let me remind you what the objective pronouns are, as we have mentioned them in our pattern. Let's look at the table. I, me. You, you. He, him. She, her. It, it. We, us. You, you. They, them. Pay your attention to the objective pronouns in complex object. Обратите внимание, что в русском языке местоимения после глагола употребляются в именительном падеже. They noticed me leave the house. Они заметили, как я вышел из дома. I saw her crossing the street. Я видел, как она переходила улицу. We listened to him singing the song. Мы слушали, как он пел песню. So, you have learned by the examples that you can use either infinitive or participle 1 in the construction. What's the difference? Let's discuss it. If we use bare infinitive, it means infinitive without to. This suggests that we can hear or see the complete action or event. I saw you pass our house. If you use ing form of a verb, there is a suggestion that we are watching the event in progress or the part of the action. I saw you passing our house. Let's pay our attention to the translation of these sentences into Russian. Обратите внимание, на русский язык этот оборот переводится придаточным дополнительным предложением при помощи союзов «как» или «что». Если вы употребляете инфинитив в предложении, вы подчеркиваете, что действие уже закончилось, и переводите на русский глаголом совершенного вида «что сделал». Если вы употребляете причастие, Значит, вы наблюдали то, как действие происходило, или видели часть действия. Переводится на русский язык в этом случае глаголом несовершенного вида «что делал». I saw you pass our house. Я видел, как ты прошел мимо нашего дома. Действие закончилось. I saw you passing our house. Я видел, как ты проходил мимо нашего дома. Действие в процессе. Here are more examples for you to feel the difference between the infinitive and participle one in complex object. He saw her painting the picture. Он видел, как она рисовала картину. He saw her paint the picture. Он видел, как она нарисовала картину. They heard the child laugh. Они слышали, как ребенок рассмеялся. They heard the child laughing. Они слышали, как ребенок смеялся. We watched him come to the gate. Мы наблюдали, как он подошел к воротам. We watched him coming to the gate. Мы наблюдали, как он подходил к воротам. Now it's time to practice the complex object construction in the exercises. Open the brackets, use either infinitive or participle one, and check your answers. I always watch my mother cooking a cake. She listens to birds singing every morning. When it was an earthquake, I felt the ground shake. They heard him leave for London 2 days ago. I know it was Alice. I noticed her break the lock. Translate the sentences from Russian into English. Pay your attention to the sense of the sentence to decide whether it is infinitive or participle one is appropriate. She saw me open the window. I heard them talking about it. She noticed him leaving the room. They felt the car stop. The teacher watched the pupils doing the exercise. That's all for today. The lesson is over. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye. Let's remember what the infinitive is. The infinitive of a verb is its basic form with or without the particle to. To jump, to run, to cry, to laugh. Infinitive without to is called bare infinitive. Read, write, dance. There are some examples of infinitives in the sentences with and without to. I want to have a break. I saw her cross the road. We were happy to come home. I heard him pass the exam. It is easy to do this exercise. She makes him feel happy. They decide to leave early in the morning. When I am traveling, I always take something to read. Participles are words formed from verbs, but they are not verbs. They can be present or past. Present participles end with ing. Drinking water. Питьевая вода. Drinking water. Laughing girl. Улыбающаяся девочка. Laughing girl. Past participle end with ed. Decorated house. Украшенный дом. Decorated house. Or we use the third form of a verb if it is irregular. Broken vase. Разбитая ваза. Broken vase. Written text. Написанный текст. Written text. You can use complex object with the verbs expressing wish. To wish, to desire. She didn't wish her children to be naughty. Она не хотела, чтобы ее дети шалили. To want. Do you want me to open the window? Вы хотите, чтобы я открыл окно? To like. A child likes his mother to sing. Ребенку нравится, как поет его мама. A child likes his mother to sing. Would like. I would like all my friends to be happy. Я хотел бы, чтобы все мои друзья были счастливы. Use the complex object with the verbs expressing expectation. To expect. She expected Tom to come in the evening. Она ждала, что Том придет вечером. To suppose. The pupils suppose a new teacher to be nice. Ученики полагают, что новый учитель милый. To believe. I believe this film to be interesting. Я полагаю, этот фильм интересный. To consider. To find. I consider this exercise to be difficult. Я считаю, что это упражнение трудное. Use complex object with the verbs expressing awareness. To know. We know him to be a good actor. Мы знаем, что он хороший актер. To think. She thinks him to be a good driver. Она думает, что он хороший водитель. If you use verbs make or let, you do not need to with the infinitive. The teacher makes pupils learn this text by heart. Учитель заставляет учеников выучить этот текст наизусть. The parents let their son drive a car. Родители позволяют своему сыну водить автомобиль.